Good evening, everybody. How have we been doing? It's been such a while. Such a long time, actually. This week has been very busy for me. Let's just call it as I see it. So, let's go back here. I don't know if I really like that, but alright. I'd like to be able to turn their levels down, to be honest. Anyway, so I'm back, and like I said, this week's been pretty busy, so the fact that I got back on here is pretty nice. We're gonna go through Reina's side of the story, and along the way, I'm going to obviously pick up all the other characters that I missed the first playthrough around, so that's going to be interesting, and we'll see how it goes. So, we're going to go with that, and we'll see where we're at in the whole scheme of things. So, I have a couple more, I mean, not a couple more, there's a few more achievements that I have to take care of, and that's really the impetus of this. And so I don't expect that I'm going to go entirely through, like, I'll beat the game again, obviously. I want to see more endings, but I'm not going to go, like, crazy and, like, beat the Ethereal Queen or anything like that. So we're just going to make it to the end of the story and call it a day kind of deal. So everything else at that point is really just cleaning up, right? So, man, you got all this stuff. Alright, well. Anyway, we'll work with that. And we'll begin. Of course they would. Why wouldn't you? Hey, this looks familiar. You don't have to go through the whole thing, right?
I'm leaving. Bye.
Hold on just a minute.
Yeesh.
What, Mom?
Don't you what mom me. How about taking a break for once today? You were just there yesterday and the day before that.
I know, but it's just that being there makes me feel so calm. Come on, why can't I go?
Because I said so. Do I
Oh,
have
I
to
love it.
remind you about all the crazy things going on since that sorcery globe crashed down on us? Just last night we had a huge earthquake. The animals are all going wild and attacking people. It's too dangerous right now. Besides,
later.
there's also a... Ah! Whoa! But wait a minute! Oh, that child. What she sees in the sacred forest is beyond me.
Whew, that was close. Why does my mom always have to harp on me like that? I better get to the sacred forest quick if I want to make it there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's kind of unnecessary. Ow. Hey, look, fish. Don't ask. We'll start the story after I fish. Will I decide to complete all the challenges? I have no clue. Absolutely not. Hey, new record. We still doing phrasing. Ah, come on. Time I get all the best fish and fish in the fishing game here. All the record fishes in this game. Record fishes. Proper English people. Maybe Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will finally come out, huh? Which, let's be honest here. Let's be fair here. I still, like in February, want to run through Remake and Intermission before I get to Rebirth. So that's probably what's going to come up here in February. I don't know the exact time I'm going to do it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I know I'm still in the progress of taking time off for that exact moment. So yeah. In the meantime, I'll be back on this again. Like I said at the beginning of the month, the schedule is changing a little bit. I will not be streaming on Tuesdays or Thursdays, just because I have to, you know, my girlfriend doesn't drive, and I have to take her to class. She's going to college, so that is the reason why I'm not going to do that. I mean, it's just one class in the evening. It's like an hour and 45 minutes, but I'm not just going to go home and you know, stream for like barely an hour and then go and pick her up kind of deal. It just doesn't work out that way. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, at least for, you know, the foreseeable future. That is where I'm going to go. So, just to let everybody know, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. That's my that is my schedule now for foreseeable future. Also, this week I can probably do a little bit here and there, you know. Like this weekend, I might spend a good 5, 6, 7 hours playing this game. I really do like this game, mind you. But even with all that, sorry. Next week I do have some projects I'm going to be doing around my house, so that's not to say I won't stream at all. I will probably stream a little here and there. It just ain't going to be that I mean that long or anything like that, so and yeah, so I have just like let everybody know. I'm hoping it won't take too long. I can get it all done by the weekend, but if it takes longer than that, then it is what it is. So I don't think we'll be in a bad place. And if anybody's wondering, I'm putting flooring down in my bedroom, so that's going to be fun, I guess, if you want to call it that. That's something I needed to do for a while now. So it's fun talking while I'm fishing, huh? Makes things a little easier. Anyway, let's just go. We'll be back soon.
Something about the sacred forest just makes me feel refreshed. I think I'll try going in a little further today.
Sure, why not? Whatever. So relax. Can I punch something? I still got chests, huh? Maybe.
It's so pretty. I really wish my mother wouldn't worry so much about me. This place couldn't possibly be any safer.
Till it isn't.
Look out! Huh?
Oh, hi.
Go on, run!
Was better the other way.
Whew. Good thing I made it in time.
Who is this guy? He's dressed all weird. And what was that light? He killed that monster in the blink of an eye.
You alright? Oh, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking... Hey, wait!
That scared me. You didn't have to get so close to me like that all of a sudden. But maybe it was rude of me to run away like that. He did tell me to wait, too. Hope he's still around.
I can tell you right now, if you didn't play Claude's, like, part of the story first, this beginning would be really awful. No offense. I understand this is how the story is. You're just seeing it from another perspective. But I would definitely, if we were going to play, even if you're going to play this game, just starting out, I can tell you right now, you want to play Claude's side of the story first. It's just a given. Just because, like I said, there's a lot more story set up, I guess, picking that side. So.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
Scary, huh?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Reyna. Reyna Lanford.
Oh, and, I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but... where am I?
Are you a traveler?
Something like that, yeah.
Where are you from?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away. Probably.
A faraway place? That's really amazing.
Yes. Well, not really.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you, so please.
Hold on a moment. Sorry. Anyway.
Here we are. Welcome to Arlia.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Is it? Well, thank you.
Ah, it's such a nice place. I like it a lot. Listen, would you be able to show me around the village?
Of course. I don't mind at all.
Hello. My pickpocket? No. I don't know. I probably don't have the item for it, do I? Or do you even... Maybe I do? Maybe I do. I don't know. Where are we at? Yeah, so I have it. I just can't do it because I don't have the characters to do it. Well, I can do it, yeah. Why not? Yeah, I know. I don't have any of those. That's surprising. Yeah. Sure. I know, we like to take from people. Yeah, make sure I'm in a good spot, ain't we? Didn't worry too much about it. Actually, I'm curious. It's like I go crazy with some of this stuff. It's actually a better bet, ain't it? And then you got that. I'm just surprised that's a thing. Well, then that just makes sense putting it together now, wouldn't it? Is there anything that's got more intelligence? I don't see anything. Shame I don't have anything special there. Oh, yes. It's not gonna be the same, so I don't care. But we don't really need that, do we? I mean, I guess. Yeah, because that matters. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go and we'll do the, what was the one I was looking at? I mean, I got a bunch of them, right? All the fish. Anyway, let's go. Oh, nothing much. Just starting New Game Plus. Reina's side of the story, so you weren't on, but I think I explained what it was I was gonna do. Yeah, I'm just gonna run through the game with Reina and get all the characters I missed. Try to get the rest of the achievements on my Steam account, and that's about it for the most part. So.
Oh, welcome back, Reina. Is something wrong?
I'm not gonna chew her out.
Something big has happened, Mom. This is serious.
Oh, really now? Just what could that be?
I'm not exaggerating. He's here. The hero has arrived.
What?
The hero! The one from the legends! You know, the hero of light! He's come to save us!
Reina, are you sure about that?
Yes, he's wearing clothes like I've never seen before, and he has the Sword of Light.
The Sword of Light?
Yes, he used this unbelievable light to save me in the Sacred Forest. It had to be the Sword of Light.
So where is he right now?
He's outside right now, so I'm gonna...
Wait a minute, Reina.
Excuse me.
Is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
It's been a while since you left me, so I was just wondering what's up.
Oh, my apologies. Would you wait outside for me just a little bit longer?
Sure. Do you mind if I walk around a little?
Oh, please do. Go ahead. Whew, he surprised me.
Was that him, Reina?
Yeah,
Are you sure we should leave him out there by himself?
I think he'll be okay, but
Reina, tell him to come inside. That'll probably be better. Yes, let's do that.
okay, I'll go get him.
After I check and see what's in it. Ah.
You actually believed me, Mom.
Of course I did, Reina. You're my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Hi
Sorry
there.
to keep you waiting, Mr. Kenny.
Oh, Reina. Are you done?
Mom, I'm back!
Who just puts a crap ton of watermelon on a giant plate like that? I'm just saying.
Hello.
Reina, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing up? What? Mom, what's all this food here for?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Actually, I am. Yeah.
See, a real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
Thanks.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, all right?
Sure, that sounds good.
How is he, Reina?
Stuffed. He said he couldn't eat anymore, so I had him rest upstairs for a bit.
Is that right? In that case, now would be a good time to tell the mayor. It's dark out, so be careful, Reina.
I'm fine.
Okay, I'll go get him.
I'm level 255.
Mayor!
What's all the racket for, Reina?
Sir, come to my house quick! There's no time to waste!
Now just what is going on here, young lady?
The hero! He's finally appeared!
What?
It's true! He has the Sword of Light and everything!
The Sword of Light?
His clothes are foreign looking too. There's no doubt about it. He's the hero from the legend!
My goodness. Tell me, Reina, where did you find him?
In the Sacred Forest. He saved me from a monster using the Sword of Light, and right now he's resting in my house. I'm telling you the truth. What's more, he said he's on a journey, but didn't have any idea where he was. He claims to be from somewhere, but I've never even heard of the place. Don't you think this is more than a coincidence?
Indeed. It is something worth looking into. Reina, I know as well as anybody that you are not the kind of girl to make up stories either.
Thank you, Mayor.
So let's get to the bottom of this. First things first, let's see what he has to say.
Great! Mom, I'm back!
Reina, oh, no.
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that I've...
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes?
Did you even say his
Allow
name?
me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis,
think Ray
and I
ever said
humbly
that.
serve this village as its
Nobody said his name to him.
Good to meet you, sir.
I figured I'd
Allow
point
me
it
to
out.
thank you profusely for saving our dear Reina's life in the Sacred Forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Reina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
what are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, If you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all. Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
What are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago. On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place. Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El. There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
It's gonna get a lot more chaotic than that.
But I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this. Reina!
I don't believe this. He has to be the one. Those clothes, and that sword of light.
Oh boy. Yeah. Kind of curious about the necklace though. I don't know anything special, but it might have a factor that's actually kind of useful. It actually isn't bad. All things being equal. Yeah, you can. Here, fish more. You suggested. Nah. Must punch.
Here goes. It's all over.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate them. Heal!
Oh, I gotta change the whole thing. I didn't realize that. Oh well. Oh well.
Star flare!
Yeah.
It's finally over.
I gotta change her attacks. Boy, what am I doing? Hey, look, another chest I just totally forgot about.
Don't underestimate them. That was an easy win. Oops, look out!
Oh no, I'm gonna run in circles. Whee!
Ha! That was an easy win. am I trying to accomplish here?
Yeah.
Father, what am I supposed to do? Father,
What am I supposed to do?
Please keep your voice down. We wouldn't want Reyna to hear us.
That girl's passed out on her bed, now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her. But you are her mother. You need to stay calm for her sake.
Stay calm? How am I supposed to stay calm? My husband is dead.
Wester.
Without him, what am I going to do? I still haven't told her yet. Now that he's gone, I'll have to tell her all by myself. Can you imagine having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child? I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been mine, my real daughter.
Jeez.
so who am I then?
Reyna.
Mr. Kenny.
Morning.
Good morning.
What's wrong? You look tired.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I didn't mean to cause a scene like that.
It's all right. I mean, I know I must look really out of place to you all. Now that I know the whole story, it's pretty easy to see how everyone came to that conclusion.
I grew up listening to tales about the hero, you know. They talked about how the hero would appear in our time of greatest need and save our way of life. And, I mean, a lot of people are desperately in need right now, aren't they? All around the world. Having you show up just like the stories at a time like this, I just thought you had to be the one.
That makes sense.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but I was pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be the hero you wanted.
I didn't mean that, Mr. Kenny. It's not your fault. I'm the one to blame for being so easily taken in by the stories of the hero.
I still want to apologize, though. I really wish there's something I could do.
You don't have to worry about it. I hope you can get back to your home soon. I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I stayed here alone for a little while?
Well, okay. I hope you feel better. See you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kenny. I better get back home. Wouldn't want my mother worrying about me. Don't underestimate them.
I mean, it's been round, it's been round, it's been round. Try again. Come on, come on. You know, I don't wanna.
That was an easy win. Oops, look out!
Twice in a row.
That was an easy win. Here goes. it's finally over.
You do not. Didn't even seem all that interesting.
Don't underestimate them. That was an easy win.
Hey, bro.
Alan,
Hey, Reyna. You're a sight for sore eyes. How have things been?
good.
Well, great.
Alan?
I've got good news for you, Reyna. I'm finally ready.
Ready? For what?
The stage has finally been set. Or should I say, our wedding ceremony is ready.
Huh? What are you saying, Alan? I don't know what you're talking about, Alan. I'm not getting married to you.
You'll change your tune soon enough, Reyna. Once you witness my greatness, my power.
I'm not changing anything. What happened to you, Alan?
Can't you feel it? The power that's pouring out of my body, even as we speak.
Alan, what happened to you?
Whatever. Take her away.
Let me go!
Fret not, my dear. Soon you won't be able to live without me. The stone has told me so.
Okay. Alright. Ah! Sorry.
What the? Someone get Regis! Get Wester!
He's a real hero.
Reyna!
Well, well. Quite the reception.
Mom! Help me!
Alan, what is the meaning of this? Let Reyna go right now.
Can't do that.
Alan, have you gone mad?
Alan?
Move out of my way, please. I will not be kind to interlopers.
Let Reyna go!
Ow.
Mom!
I will say this one last time. Get out of my way, or I will make sure everyone here regrets it dearly.
Let him through, everybody! This is not the same Alan we knew. I think he'll do what he says.
But Reyna,
I'm going to be all right. Please, don't worry about me.
It would have been easier if everyone just did this the first time I asked. Off then! Get in!
Why are you doing this, Alan? This is terrible. And what you did to my mother.
Cool off in here for a while. I'll come back for you later. And don't even think about trying to escape.
I've got to get out of here.
Yeah. You don't know me. Seems a little unnecessary, huh? Apparently. Why is there a fried egg in a chest?
There's got to be a hidden exit somewhere.
So you think?
There we go. Where am I? I had no idea a tunnel like this exists under the mansion. Ah! There's someone on the ground! Bosman! Are you alright?
Ugh. Raina, why are you here?
That's what I was gonna ask you! Oh, you're hurt.
I'll be fine. But what are you doing here, Raina?
I was taken here by Alan. He was going on about a wedding in some kind of altar.
I see. Well, Alan had me build this bizarre room inside the Salva mines for him. Guess now I know what the altar's for, I'm afraid. Something's wrong with that boy. He's got this stone, and every time he looks at it, he cracks this smile that makes him look like a madman. I was frankly too scared to go on. But when I tried to escape, this happened to me. Raina, if you're the one he's after, you better get out of here fast.
I can't just leave you here, Bosman.
I'll be all right. I'll leave the mansion once I've rested up a bit. But you don't have that kind of luxury, Raina.
But
This mansion is connected to the Salva mines on the
He can
inside.
heal you, you know.
You might be able to find your way back to town through there. Now get moving.
oops, look out! Ha! It's all over.
Somehow, Alan just overpowers her. The hell?
Don't underestimate them.
Backflip.
That was an
The hell?
easy win. Oops, look out! Weaker than I thought.
Sure.
Oops, look out!
Punch, 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 and... Okay, that worked.
That was an easy win.
I wonder if they do DLC, they're just going to add a couple other characters throughout the series.
Oops, look out!
Maybe get somebody like maybe Millie, Aurelia, or Maria. Maybe Raimi.
Here goes.
Yeah, missed.
It's all over.
I mean, nothing like special. I mean, if they want to do a DLC, so they could maybe do Blue Sphere or something like that. But that could be a separate game of its own. I don't know.
Oops, look out!
That'd be kind of cool. But
That was an easy win. Here goes. Tia! Yeah! Duh! That was an easy win.
but even if it's just something silly like that, that'd be fine. Adding new assaults, I guess.
Oops, look out! Ha! Yeah! Weaker than I thought. Oops, look out! Tuh! Yeah! It's all over. Oops, look out!
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I don't care either.
It's all over.
Get some chests. Don't need anything there. Or there. Not worried about enemies, I guess. This seems a little dumb. Just grab chests. Kill him. Wanna punch you. Oh, I took the wrong
What
time.
is this place?
Ah, my sweet bride. So wonderful of you to make it to our little wedding.
Yeah!
Reina, my dear. You should know by now that you can't escape from me.
Alan, what is wrong with you? You weren't like this before.
No, I wasn't. I've changed. And I have the stone to thank for that.
Alan!
But that's a trifle matter not worth killing yourself over. Shall we begin the ceremony?
Reina!
I don't think that's how
That's
Why
close
does that happen?
enough.
So you're Alan. Let Reina go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one. I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Now then, my Reina.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy. You can't force someone into marriage like this.
Force? I think you're a tad mistaken here. We are in love with each other. Love with each other. Love!
Alan?
Love with...
Oh no!
Mr. Kenny!
That was lockpicking skills. I want to get the legs out too.
Damn it! Look out!
Please, look out!
Oh, it's these guys again.
Punch.
That was an
I'd say
easy
that's
win.
worth
Sorry,
10
do
out of
it.
10.
Good smack in the face. That'll straighten him up.
Reina, are you all right?
Yeah.
What happened to this guy, Reina?
I don't know. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed by something.
But people don't just turn into this kind of monster. What's going on here?
Alan, you were such a good person, too.
Reina,
Why did this have to happen? Alan!
he's still breathing.
Where am I? Huh? Reina, why are you here?
Alan! You're back!
What do you mean? Oh, my head's spinning. I feel like I've been stuck in a dream for days.
I guess that stone was what caused all this trouble. Once it's gone, that was enough to turn him back to normal.
I'm so happy for you.
Let's go back to the mansion. We can figure everything out over there.
But why do I want that chest? Damn it.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
Wow. I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago that you sent me the order. Now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
It must have been that stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
I think you're right about that. The first time I saw that stone, it was like something swelled up inside my head. I felt like I could literally do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone else was to do my bidding. I don't remember much after that, but I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what it felt like at that single moment.
Alan,
Reina, I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but I feel terrible for doing those things to you.
don't feel bad, Alan. Besides, you're back to normal, and I know the real Alan would never do anything like that.
Thank you.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Reina.
Yeah.
I need to go explain what happened to everyone in Salva. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
Reina!
Well, looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Reina's life not once, but twice now.
Oh, no. I hardly did anything worth thanking me for.
So is that what started this whole little episode? That little stone he found in the Salva mines?
That's the only explanation I can think of. When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back to normal.
First you go mad, then you transform into a monster. That stone almost reminds me of the sorcery globe.
Yes, it does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are related somehow.
The sorcery globe.
That's just something that popped into my mind anyway.
It sounds like the town of Salva is in an uproar right now. As if Alan didn't cause enough chaos, rumors about the hero have made it over there as well.
I'm sorry. I know you had warned me about that.
Do not take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Reina's life. Still, the story has spread too far now. Hiding it any longer will prove to be very impractical.
I see.
Would you mind investigating the sorcery globe for us, Mr. Kenny? I know this is an awfully selfish request, but frankly, I cannot think of anyone more fitting for the task. I as well believe Alan's fit of madness has something to do with the sorcery globe. If you could save him, then perhaps you could do yet more for us.
Mr. Kenny?
All right, I'll do it.
You will?
But first, let me just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile, you know?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kenny. We will help you out as best we can.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
Could you take me with you, Mr. Kenny?
Reyna!
You heard what the mayor just said. I want to help out as best I can.
But Reyna, it's going to be dangerous.
I fully understand that, but I just know I will be of some help to you along the way. You don't know very much about this land, do you, Mr. Kenny? So you're gonna need some kind of guide in your travels. I could at least provide you with that, right?
I suppose so, yes, but... Come on, Mayor, help me out here.
That's right, Mr. Kenny. Why don't you take her along if that's what she wants?
Mayor.
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous asset on the road. Please, think it over some.
Okay, I got it. But get your mom's permission first, Reyna. I'm not gonna let you come with me unless she gives the green light.
Yeah, I know.
In that case, you should probably head for Cross first. That's a pretty large town, so I'm sure you'll find some leads there. Take care on your way home, Reyna. It's starting to get chilly, so don't catch cold now.
Oh, I'll be all right. My house is right over there, you know. I'm not being a burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
Listen,
Yes?
Oh, Reyna, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Have a good night.
Ah, welcome back, Reyna.
Hi, Mom.
Anyway, figure I'll say it now that the exposition has passed. I feel like, and this is really probably a little bit of a criticism of this game. Sorry. Obviously, the stones were connected to the sorcery globe, and there are more times you know, the stones exist and everything, like you go Mars and everything else, but it didn't really explain where did they come from. Like, you know they're related, you know it came probably from the sorcery globe. You don't know how it got there. Did it rain? You know, how did you just find it in a mine? Somebody bring it there? Somebody's like, hey, I got this thing for you. I mean, that's like kind of weird to me. It just somehow it just existed, and all of a sudden, there you go. Like I said, is it in the air? Does it just condense? All this evil energy just condensed in the world? Create a stone? You never know. I just say it. I'm just saying. I mean, there's a reason why I feel like, in terms of plot points and the cohesion of the story and stuff like that, a lot of things I just feel like as time went on, you kind of just forgot about it. And that's kind of one of the things that bothers me a little bit. And it's not like you're going to change too much now, but...
Mom, listen.
What is it?
Mr. Kenny said he'll go check out the sorcery globe for us.
Oh, really?
Really, but that's not all. I was thinking about going along with him.
Reyna, why would you want to do that?
I thought the journey might be too much for him to handle by himself. I mean, he doesn't know a thing about this world.
But Reyna...
No. Please, Mom. I have to tell you, I know all about...
Pardon my intrusion so late, my dear. Westa, could I have a word with you, please?
Certainly.
I'm gonna get some fresh air outside.
But like I said, a lot of the game, like a lot of those plot points, they don't really have a nice, clean resolution. You kind of make the connection and you kind of understand it, but you still don't know how Alan got the stone. You don't know if they're being handed out, if somehow it just sort of, you know, when the collision happened or you know, the impact happened with the meteor, just kind of spread everywhere. You don't know. Never really figured it out. Those are the things that need definitive answers, I feel like. And yet, you wanted to go that way. How's that moon?
Still no dice. Guess I'm too far out of range. Damn it.
Mr. Kenny, are you having trouble sleeping?
Oh, Reyna. No, I just, what are you still doing up?
Well, I told my mother I'm going and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so. Did she say no?
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came by.
Oh.
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
A reason? What do you mean?
My mom, she's not my real mother. I don't think either of them realize I know, but I overheard them discussing it a long time ago.
Oh, really? So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
What about the mom you have now? Westa's the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you. What about her feelings?
I love her. She's the only mother I have.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from? But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me. I'm not going with you because I want to leave my village. I'm going because one day, I will come back here again. It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this up.
No, it's...
Good night.
Take care of Reyna for us, Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Be careful out on the road.
Of course. I'll be fine as long as Mr. Kenny is with me.
I suppose so.
Reina.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be back soon. Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say hello again, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Come back soon. Okay, Reina? Thanks, Lucian. Remember to be a good boy, alright? Okay.
Go
Whatever.
on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we have to. You'd want to reserve enough time for the trip to Cross, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
So the first thing to do is visit the King of Cross at the castle, right?
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction. You'll be able to gather the latest information on what's going on from him.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Let's go then, Reina.
See you later, Mom.
Take care, Reina. If things get tough, you're welcome back here anytime you want. Don't forget that this is your home.
I won't forget it. Goodbye, Mom.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Kenny.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we know. It's always funny when you're giving me advice for a new game plus. Oh, well, okay. Good. I found that hilarious. Look at this stuff. Ha! Fine. Got all this stuff. Shame. I mean, that would make sense, right? You got 3 of the same factor. I don't care. That's fine. Sure.
Come on, Bunny!
Uh-oh. I wanted to fail a couple times. Oh well. Sure, if I needed it. Anyway, let's go back. Why not? Got a private action. Let's do this. Run away. Mm-hmm. Hmm. We'll do that. Oh. How to put bodyguard on? I don't need it on. Alright, there you go. No, you never meet Bernard in the game, do we? Of course you would. Leave me alone. I want to do this. You don't know. You saw nothing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm also going to try to stay as Reina the majority of the game, with very few exceptions. A little adverse playing characters who are spellcasters. It just doesn't seem as intuitive, I guess, to me. Want to get up there and beat the crap out of something. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get hurt is a big issue for me, I feel. Of course, I will be honest. At this point in the game, with the levels I have, it's I don't think I'll get the true symbologist experience. Love it or hate it. I figured as much, huh?
We can do this.
Oops, look out!
That works too.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
But, yeah. But we'll see. I do think that if I'm going to do a New Game Plus, I just kind of want to pick and choose what I want to carry over. Because I don't think, while I'll probably enjoy the story just fine, I don't think I'm going to get the full experience when I'm level 255 again, you know? It's like... either way. Well, I mean, I'm getting something, I guess. Yeah, let's just go. I don't even care anymore.
I didn't expect we would arrive this late.
I've been wasting time fishing, obviously.
This place looks deserted.
There's an inn I know nearby. Let's stay there for the night and we'll visit the castle tomorrow.
Maybe later. Flat. Oh, whatever.
Why, it's Raina! You've been quite a stranger lately.
Sorry I haven't been around, Aunt Rachel. How are things going?
Oh, as well as always, I'd say. Oh, found a new man, did you? Worrying Westa to no end, no doubt.
He's not my boyfriend.
Well, you didn't have to shout it like that.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you're in luck. I've got a lovely vacant room just for the two of you. How about I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my niece on her special night.
I told you already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
Not at all, huh?
Come to think of it, Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any particular destination in mind.
I see.
Well, make yourselves comfy.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Take care of Raina for me, all right?
Yes, of course. By the way, I couldn't help but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
You mean Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
His full name's Diaz Flack. He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago, and because of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I make one request, though?
What is it?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney. It just makes me feel weird when I call you Raina.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Let's get ready for bed then. It's getting late.
Looks like it. Good night, Claude.
Good night, Raina.
Diaz.
Well, how did things go?
We had a great night's sleep, Aunt Rachel. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you know that's not what I meant.
What are you doing, Claude?
Hey, Raina. I was just, looking at the sky.
Oh?
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Raina. What do you think lies beyond the sky?
Beyond the sky? It'd be nice if there were other worlds out there.
Other worlds?
I know it must sound weird, but sometimes I think there just have to be other worlds out there, beyond the sky.
That's a very interesting thought. What makes you think that?
Well, I mean, if you cross the ocean, you run into all kinds of different lands, don't you? I just figured it wouldn't be unusual if it worked the same way for the sky, if there were other worlds to discover up there. Am I being weird?
No, I think that's a wonderful way to put it.
Really?
Really? I bet there's some truth to that idea, too.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That man, he had 3 eyes.
No, this never really is brought up at all. Says, he's away for a while, and then, like, never hear about it again. Like, what the hell? What was that all about? Well, let's do this shit. Oops, my bad. I hear something like, ooh. They eat the shrimp. Yeah. Enough. I'm going to steal from the castle. Oh. No. Mm-hmm. I'll forget it.
This is the front desk.
This is the place. I'll write our names in for you.
Ah, I see you're here on behalf of...
Yes, sir. I'd like to have an audience as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to look around the castle until the time comes.
That would be great. We're in, Claude.
But why? Why? Do we ever know? No? That's what I thought. Alright, we're ready.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Just remember to be careful.
Pardon me.
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
Ah, it's you, Reyna. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful than what I've heard from Regis.
I'm glad to see you in good spirits, sire.
Oh, there's no need for formalities, Reyna. What can I do for you today?
Yes, sire. We have begun to conduct an investigation into the Sorcery Globe. As part of that, we were wondering if Your Majesty could give us whatever information on the globe and its properties that you currently possess.
Heavens, you're the one conducting this investigation?
Yes, sire, and we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
Well, if that be the case, then it wouldn't do to hold anything back from you.
Same as it always is, you know that.
I don't need to remind you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide lately. However, the exact cause of this activity remains a total mystery even to us.
Have you given any thought to the idea that the Sorcery Globe is behind all this?
Well, without some kind of evidence to back up that theory, it is difficult to be 100% sure about anything. I hear that people and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle in El Kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given on the scope of the battle or the number of casualties incurred as a result.
Are there any ships right now that can take us to El?
There are, but they have been strictly regulated. Wild rumors have a way of spreading quickly during wartime, needless to say. I am afraid we know very little about the machinations of the Sorcery Globe ourselves. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say we know nothing at all.
Haven't you sent a team to investigate it?
I have, but unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at this point. To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information about the Sorcery Globe.
I see.
That's why we've decided to enlist the help of any willing adventurers in the area.
That explains all of the adventurers we saw in town.
I hardly need to remind you, Reyna, that your investigation into the Sorcery Globe is an extremely dangerous endeavor. If it were up to me, I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation immediately.
Don't worry, I'll be all right. I have Mr. Kenny on my side here.
Oh, so you have that much faith in his strength. In any case, it looks like you could do with some better equipment.
No. My equipment's pretty good. Thanks.
Here, His Majesty has granted you a travel permit, along with a small parting gift.
Alright. Just didn't get a trip to freaking Hawaii, I guess. Whatever.
But Your Majesty!
It's only 600.
Please, take it. It's a perfectly fitting...
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
If you're traveling to the El Kingdom, the interim transport ship departing from Kurik would be best.
Thank you for your generous support, Your Majesty.
I hardly even opened my mouth.
It's not just you. Even I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
No, cannot fish. Must not fish.
What is the meaning of this? I believe I procured this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me!
Stole? Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to stealing?
Enough of your crap! Hand it over or you're dead!
What's with that guy?
Reyna?
Can I help you?
Who the hell's this little brat?
Is that how you should treat a lady? I don't think so.
What was that?
You really need to learn to be more gentle when talking to others.
What? Don't you lecture me about my damn manners, kid!
How pathetic. The only time you can act tough is when you're against someone weaker than yourself.
What? I'll kill you, you little...
If you want to pick a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
You're gonna pay for this!
Yeah, whatever.
Hopefully that taught him something. I was quite surprised, really, to see someone like you step in.
Well, it was pretty obvious that he was in the wrong. But I was much more impressed by what you did. You must be really strong.
Oh, hardly. Hardly.
Oh, no need to thank me.
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
How did you know that?
I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about two people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
But how did you know that was us?
I wondered what made that pair so special, so I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
That's, pretty impressive.
I have some information that I believe you will appreciate. Without going into too many details, I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago. Supposedly, this map shows the way to an ancient treasure hidden inside a certain cave. Would you be interested in joining me as I explore the cave?
I don't think we have the time for a treasure hunting expedition right now.
Oh? Are you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal.
We never uncover a hint.
Well, would you like to come along?
I guess.
Sounds like fun. Let's take the offer.
Ah, I knew you'd come around. My name is Celine Jules. I'm a treasure hunting enthusiast. Now then, let me show you the map one more time. See this? First, we'll set off for the Cross Cave, which lies east of Cross.
Cross Cave? You mean that natural cave? Everyone knows that place.
Indeed, it's the very one.
I would have thought that anything worth excavating in there was long gone by now.
Well, supposedly this map just recently came to light for the first time.
Wow.
Right. Let's make sure we have all the equipment we need before we depart.
I could get used to having you two around.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Did you say something?
No, I didn't. Let's get going.
Let's do this, I guess. The other thing they could have probably done, another quality of life thing, is like all these little private action skits that we have here and there and everywhere. Well, it'd be nice to have replay them once in a while too. Do endings. Why not this?
Oh, Reyna, great to see you.
Might take a
here.
little time though.
I was just starting to get kind of bored of wandering around. Would you like to go and have some tea or something?
Yeah, why not?
That sounds nice. Let's go.
Perfect. Let's go on inside then.
Excuse me, but is everything okay here?
Do I look all right? This bastard says he doesn't have any money for me.
But I told you, I didn't realize that you had to pay money at this place.
You think I'm actually gonna believe that, kid?
Wait a minute. Look, we'll take care of the bill for him, all right?
You sure about that? You really don't need to pay for him, you know.
Actually, I do feel obligated. I'd probably have trouble sleeping tonight if I just left this alone.
That's it.
You better thank these ladies, boy.
Are you all right?
I'm really sorry about this.
This probably isn't a good time to order some tea, is it? How about we go back outside, Reina?
Sounds good.
Thanks for helping me out.
Celine. And this is Reina.
Thank you, Celine. And Reina.
You're welcome. What's your name, by the way?
Clyde. Just call me Clyde.
Clyde?
Hopefully you've learned your lesson here, Clyde.
Of course.
Be careful next time, okay?
But I'm telling you, I really didn't mean to do that.
Well, whether you meant to or not, I'm not the sort of lady who's generous enough to save your hide a second time.
All right, I won't do it again.
We're already aware. And you got all this junk. Yes, of course. For now. Bam. Ah, man. I don't want you to arrive, technically. I want to fail miserably, so I can get an achievement. I want. Not the best. Fishing always continues. So I'm going to make some multiple saves here.
Oh, it's these guys again. That's one for us.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm all into opening chest even if I don't need it. No, I can't go that way anyway. Game goes by a lot faster. We don't have to worry about anything. Tell you what. Oh no.
Here goes.
We can handle this.
Can't let me punch something?
That was easier than I thought.
Easy win.
I'll punch it again.
We can do this.
Oops, look out.
Wrong button. I'm not gonna get used to this. Is there anything there? Yeah, we'll wait until we get out. I don't want to go around again in circles. I just have to go that way anyway. Whatever.
Just some random. Here goes.
Stop being so fast. I want to punch things, you know?
Easy win.
Oh no.
Just some random. Oops, look out.
Hey, I got one.
That's one for us.
Way too weak.
I'm probably just gonna wait until I get to Harley and get some of that, chum, I guess. So important. Boy, that was worth it.
Behind us.
Oh no!
That was easier than I thought.
Way too weak.
It is. I'm doing Reina's side of the story at the moment.
We can do this.
Here goes.
That was easier than I thought.
And getting all the characters I miss. Then some.
We can do this.
Just some random minions.
That's one for
All
us.
over.
Yeah, but sometimes I just want to punch some things. Yeah, they could do it for me, but... Raina needs to get dirty once in a while. Those calluses won't build up on her knuckles. Just letting everybody else doing the work, you know? As expected, eh? Oh no.
Bingo! Here it is.
This is it?
What the heck is that?
I think it's some kind of ancient text. I wonder what it says.
How sad. This is beyond my deciphering ability. I guess we have no choice but to take this back to my home and consult with the Elder.
Well, that or find a linguist. Otherwise, we've hit a dead end.
Very true.
I mean, she was already there, but okay. Oh no.
We can do this.
Here goes.
Oh.
That's one for us.
I like how they're all lined up exactly the way they were on the map. Good job. Oh, you know, I opened them already. Just saying. Could have killed it for me. Could have killed that one for me. Ah, at least you got that one, right? Alright, so we're... gonna do this.
You two have been a lot of help to me, so let me thank you both.
Oh, not at all. Our little expedition didn't turn up anything on the sorcery globe, though.
This is new. So it was the sorcery globe that you two have been fussing about.
Don't I dare.
Well, yes. That's why we were thinking about traveling to
You
the
a Selene
Elder Kingdom.
stan?
I know. How about joining us, Selene?
Raina?
I mean, having you and your symbology on our side, I figured that could really help us out.
I could certainly give it some thought.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Really?
Certainly. But I wonder if this is really what you want.
Is it what I want? Well, this is the thing. That's why I made a save state. And there's all these combinations of endings that I'd like to get. So eventually, yes, I'll have her in my party. But, right now... And I know I have, like, one extra space that I can use. But, I might just save that for Chisato again. So...
I'm sorry. I think it'd be better if we split up after all.
Oh? Well, that's a shame. In that case, farewell. Thank you again for all your help.
Goodbye. Maybe we should have asked her to come along.
She did just leave us without a second thought. Took the ancient text with her, too.
And nothing of value was lost.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Ah, well. Let's go catch that ship leaving Kuruk.
Oops. Did not avoid that one.
Oh, it's these guys.
Just because you're faster.
Easier than I thought.
Actually, I need to do some more bunny calls anyway. I want to fail miserably. I did leave her.
Come on, Bunny!
Ah, I should just do this a couple times until... it's all good.
Come on, Bunny!
And stop being good.
Come on, Bunny!
Well, it's bad enough. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, I'm going to lose Priestess, so... don't feel too bad.
Come on, Bunny!
Thank you.
Come on, Bunny!
I'm just saying, Bowman's really got to be, like, super OP for me to get over that one. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, Bunny!
When I played this game, back on the PSP, I was pretty, you know... I mean, Bowman's probably better.
Come on, Bunny!
Come on, Bunny!
To be completely honest, I actually think that anyone and everyone can be overpowered in this game. I don't think I'm wrong with that assumption. I just haven't unlocked the ways of doing that yet. I am going such a long way from home, ain't I? At this point, I might as well just get the money. I mean, I do like defensive characters. Like, a lot of RPGs, I mean, I like to kind of focus more on, like, defensive stats. I mean, stats and stuff like that.
Come on, Bunny!
I was going down here. I don't even care anymore. Is there any Should probably go here first, huh? But I don't know if I finished my sentence, but when I played Second Evolution, I was completely dumb about the game and got the characters and everything. That first character I got Bowman over Priestess. So, it is what it is. Well, yeah, I mean, didn't have the reforming ability. I wouldn't be surprised that's the case. I mean, he basically just showed me. For some reason, playing Priestess in that game is just so much like playing Albel in the third game, because all I would do is just put air slash on on him the entire time and just go nuts with it. That was always a multiplier. That's just kind of how it feels to me. Just I'm gonna go this way. I know this. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Come on, Bunny. There's a stupid achievement that if I make Bunny sad 10 times, I guess I get an achievement for it. So, if I'm spamming this a lot, I apologize. I still haven't gotten it yet. There's a dog. Spinning around. Normal. Hey, what's a car? I'm just saying. I am planning on everyone that I didn't have on my first run is going to be in my party, so that means Yeah, Bowman, obviously Diaz, Opera, Ernest, Welsh, and then I have one spare one that I'm probably just going to use on Chisato again, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Sometimes these sometimes these private actions are funny. Like, some of the things that they say is like, it's got hit over, my dog got hit by a car, is like, you see a car in this planet. I just see things like that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I just. She probably just thinks it's some weird wild animal. Probably like a lot of wildlife.
Come on, Bunny.
Probably not. No, I definitely haven't. I haven't really thought about it even. Mostly just because I don't have Welsh. But I'll probably do it. Once I get her. I'll go there. I'm going to save that because I want to make sure I keep Celine from for later. Let's go loot everybody's houses. Why? I already got something from you. I don't need it. No. I probably could.
Here goes.
Yes.
We can handle this. We can handle this.
Oh, but of course. Yeah. Whatever.
We can handle this.
Anyway. One more for the road. Oh, yeah. Let's get some weird clothing. Everybody wants weird clothing.
Residents of Kurik, you must leave this town at once. A great storm of destruction is on its way towards Kurik at this very moment.
Claude, what's going on?
Hey there, Reyna. She's claiming that Kurik is about to be completely destroyed, and the only way to survive is to get out of town right now.
Of course.
There is still time to act. Please, you must begin evacuating at once. There is not much time left, I beg you. Please, you must believe me.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Poor girl. Something must have gone loose in her head.
What do you got? Ah. I tried. Yeah. I want your chest. Sure, why not? Huh. I guess. Who needs friendship when you have deals? Another?
You getting on? I'll need to see a permit, please.
Do you mean this?
Well, I'll be damned. You actually got a real travel permit.
Well, naturally. We received it from the king himself.
Wow, I would have never guessed from the way you look.
So when is this ship departing?
We'll be shoving off whenever they finish loading the cargo.
Oh, not too long then.
I can't be too sure of that. Tell you what, we'll wait up for you. So why don't you come back later? You know, poke around town a bit.
Okay. We have some free time before they depart. How about we have a seat on that bench and get some rest?
Fatality.
He just came out of nowhere. That was really rude of him. He could have at least apologized.
Huh?
What's wrong, Reyna?
I can't find my wallet anywhere.
What? That kid must have stolen it.
I don't know. I might have dropped it somewhere.
We need to find that kid first. What did he look like again?
He was pretty small, and I think he had blue hair.
All right. Let's have a look around town.
It's alright. Reason is it's a trope and, you know, go for it. I guess if there's any bright side, there is no sewer level. But that'd be another trope. We don't need that many tropes. How dare you? Now that kid's richer than his parents. I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
How about you giving us...
What are you...
Really now? You better...
Claude. It's okay if you don't know what we're talking about, but if you do know something about it, it would be really nice of you if you can tell us, okay? You know, if we don't have any money, then we'll be stuck here and we won't be able to continue our journey. You haven't seen any wallets lying around on the ground or anything, have you?
Whoa, you're traveling? But you didn't have enough money in your...
You mean the trillions that I have in my...
So it was you!
Don't scare him like that, Claude. Listen, we aren't angry at you, okay? Just tell us what you were gonna do with the money. Was there something you wanted to buy?
I can get anything I want already.
So why then?
Yeah, but you can't buy your own planet.
I just wanted to play a trick on you.
Huh?
I'm not some sheltered rich kid, okay? I'm a big macho sailor and I can do anything I want. Guess I showed you, didn't I?
So that's why you stole the wallet?
Nobody ever wants to play with me. They think I'm too rich and stuck up to be with them.
Oh, brother.
Well,
That's
now
how I
I
feel.
understand.
How about we get our wallet back for starters?
Here. I'm sorry.
Now, what next? I know. Why don't you guide us around Kuruk until our ship departs? I promise we won't tell on you.
Huh?
We're new in town, so we'd like someone who knows this place well to show us around. You know what I mean?
Good idea, Claude.
So you want me to be your tour guide?
Could you?
Sure, I'll do it. It sounds like fun.
My name's Reina. What's yours?
Kettle.
And I'm Claude. Good to meet you.
All right, off we go then.
You got it. Leave it to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. town doesn't really matter much.
Did you feel that?
Me? Not really. Oh, right. Hey, lady.
What is it, Kettle?
They call this place Fountain Square. Bet you didn't know that.
Sure, whatever.
Well, wait till you hear this. Fountain Square is the busiest part of town. They've got a restaurant, a clothing store, and all kinds of other shops too.
Wow, how nice. Do you play with your friends here, Kettle?
Well, anyway, that's Fountain Square. Let's go hit up some of those shops.
Fine. Buy everything. Obviously, the answer is always Loot Fisk. I don't know why. Because I want someone to suffer. Well, not Reyna, I guess. Didn't want Reyna to suffer. Should have read more carefully. Sure, why not? Already did it the other way around. Alright. What else can we do? I don't think there's anything else to get back to. I don't know. Get back to progressing through the story.
Okay.
Hey kids, would you mind?
Kettle, I don't want to play.
Oh, come on. That's no reason to.
But that's what my mom told.
My mommy said this. But what does being rich have?
Kettle's been wanting to play with all of you for a long time.
Kettle? Yeah, I do.
Then let's be friends.
I was kind of wondering what you were like too.
Well, great.
But what about you guys?
Don't worry about us. We've got to catch a ship to get on with our journey.
Thanks. Kettle! Oh! Haha, yeah!
It's nice seeing children play together, isn't it?
I didn't realize you had a gentle side to you, Claude.
Anyway, we'd better get back to the business at hand.
Shall we get going?
Hey, you again. I think we're about to shove off.
Oh, really?
Yep, sorry to keep you waiting. I got one more piece of cargo to load up, so if you got anything to buy or check up on one last time, go do it now.
All right. Did you feel that? There it is again! Ah! Help! Honey! Honey!
It's an holiday, right?
We better find higher ground.
Oh. Hmm. Hey. Thank you. I know it's probably useless. What do you have? Oh. Well, your stuff.
Kettle!
Hey, lady!
Where are your friends?
I could only find one of them.
Oh. What about your mother? Is she safe?
The lady of the house was out of town when the earthquake struck. She should be fine.
That's good to hear.
Hey, lady.
Yes?
I'm glad you're okay, too.
Well, thank you.
Might as well. It's only revenge, alright? You just don't understand. Huh. I don't even care. Neither did I.
Oh, thank heavens you're safe, Captain.
Yeah, nothing short of a miracle, actually. But my crew's gone, save for that guy over there.
That was quite a shock, I have to say. That bizarre wind and then that horrible rumbling.
So what are you gonna do now?
A whole lot of nothing is what I'm gonna do. Can't do much without a ship. Let me give you a word of advice, though. You know I'm not the only way to get to El, right?
You're not?
Nope. First off, let me give you your royal travel permit back. Now take that permit with you to the Liqueur continent. If you ask the king over there nicely, I bet he can arrange for a ship to take you to El.
Liqueur?
Kind of out of your way, I know. But if you ask me, that's your best bet. You'll need to go through Harley first, though. That's a port city on the eastern edge of Cross.
To Harley first, then.
You'll know you're going the right way if you see a village called Mars. Korik's kind of out of the picture right now, so Mars is going to be the best place to stock up and get a good night's sleep before the voyage.
Mars. Okay.
You still seriously want to go to El after all this? You guys must be crazy.
It's all good. You still have your crepes in your pocket. You're good. Crepes, crepes, whatever.
Come on, Bunny!
Good.
Come on, Bunny!
Well, that's somebody likes them. Anything?
Reyna?
Oh, Celine! What are you doing here?
That's a funny thing to ask. This is the village where I live.
Oh, I didn't realize.
But enough about me. You've arrived at our time of greatest need.
What do you mean?
Please, have a seat and we'll explain everything. Elder, I am familiar with this swordsman. He's a powerful fighter to have on our side.
Ah, wonderful. A sign that luck has smiled upon us.
Could you tell us what's going on here, Celine?
Please, allow me to explain.
Yes,
Please.
Father. Sometime last evening, every child in the village simply vanished, as if they were rubbed out of existence. As we scrambled to form a search party, this man here came back from the Forest of Symbols with a disturbing message.
I was by myself in the forest at the time, practicing my symbology. Then all of a sudden, a bandit appeared before me. I steeled myself for battle, but he simply stood there and told me this before he disappeared into the woods. Our boss has your children. If you want them back, bring us 500,000 foal and the secret book.
What's this secret book he's talking about?
We cannot reveal specifics, but it is a book that describes the unique form of symbology passed down through the generations in this village.
When we heard the story, we were all at a loss as to what to do. Not only did we learn that our children were kidnapped, but that bandits were encroaching on the Forest of Symbols.
The forest has been protected for ages by holy symbols etched into the land itself, repulsing the wicked and evil-hearted. If they have broken through that barrier, then we must face a dire reality. Our enemy is more powerful than any that has come before.
So what about the children?
According to a second messenger, the children are being held by the bandits deep inside the forest. He said that until we fulfill their demands, they'll stay exactly where they are. We don't know anything else about the children.
The Forest of Symbols is a special training ground for us symbologists. Furthermore, its landscape and terrain make it a natural fortress difficult to penetrate.
If it were simply a pack of bandits we were dealing with, it would take no more than a small team to dispatch them.
But the lives of our children are at stake. We can ill afford to make any rash moves. They may be simple bandits, but they have proven at least strong enough to break the barrier protecting the Forest of Symbols. Their defeat would mean nothing if the children were to be caught in the carnage.
So there's pretty much nothing we can do.
We haven't been sitting here simply twiddling our thumbs. One of our search team has already discovered the location of the bandit hideout. With that information in hand, all we need now is a way to rescue the children.
Oh, so you're set then?
We are. But as I mentioned earlier, we fear that to act by ourselves would prove to be insufficient. Fate has brought us a master swordsman. We thought we could ask him to join us in our rescue effort.
Diaz!
Reyna?
You know this man, Reyna?
Yes, we come from the same village. Is this the swordsman you're talking about?
That he is. There are few fighting men in this world who haven't heard the name Diaz Flack.
You have nothing to worry about then. Diaz is the strongest swordsman in the world. He could kill the whole group by himself.
Diaz has agreed to our request. He said it would make a good warm-up for the upcoming Liqueur Armory contest.
Really?
But I have to say, his conditions are a tad unreasonable.
How so?
He wants to go in by himself, without anybody else helping him.
I have trouble swallowing that part myself. If we are going to rely on the whims of an outsider, surely we must assign some guards to him at the very least.
Oh no, you can totally trust Diaz. I know him really well. He's an honest man, and as a fighter, no one can even come close.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced than you to speak on his behalf, young lady.
Call me what you will, but I don't really feel like babysitting a bunch of people who are going to be nothing but a burden to me.
Of all the rude things to say, didn't you hear what I said? I said that it was time for me to show off the fruits of my training.
This isn't a game, kid. If I team up with someone who thinks it is, we're doomed to fail. I'm done here. If you need me, I'll be back at the inn. It's been too long, Reyna. I hardly recognized you.
Me too.
Oh, you think he's right, don't you? Let me tell you, Father, I'm going to save those kids whether you like it or not.
I know how you feel, Celine, but...
Besides, there's more than one swordsman here in the village.
Reyna.
Speed walk.
What is it, Reyna?
I have a message from the Elder. He still wants you to rescue the children.
Is that all he had to say?
Listen. I want you to fight along with the rest of us, all right?
What? Are they all down on their knees begging for me?
I'm going to talk to Diaz.
Reyna!
What are you so surprised about? She already said they're from the same village, did she not?
Yeah, but...
We haven't seen each other in 2 years.
There's more to it than that, isn't there?
Huh?
All you want to do is just talk to Diaz?
Well, I think so. I mean, we've got a lot to talk about. Diaz, I want you to understand. I know you're a world-class swordsman, but...
If you already know that, then you also know there's no reason for us to fight together.
Why do you have to be so averse to other people? If you think that makes you strong, you're wrong. The only thing shunning other people proves is that you're too scared to accept anyone.
You see me for the first time in years, and you think it's the perfect time to start lecturing me? You've gotten a lot brattier than I remember you, Reyna.
I'm not the child I used to be, Diaz.
It's only been 2 years, you know.
But I...
Well, since it's my sister begging me, I guess I might as well do her a favor at the very least.
Diaz.
But if those other guys wind up getting in my way, I'm just going to pretend they don't exist and get on with it by myself.
Thanks. Cecile says thanks too.
Jeez.
Wish I could hear her. Heaven's kind of far away.
You're late. Did that man do something to you?
Listen, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I want to have Diaz join our group.
What are you talking about?
I asked Diaz, and he promised me that he would fight alongside us.
Well, it only makes sense that he'd listen to the cute girl next door instead of everyone else.
That wasn't the issue here. I'm telling you, he's a first-class swordsman. He'd be a huge asset to us out there.
What do you think, Claude?
He said he could do it all by himself. What's the point of having him along then?
How could you say something like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Besides, do we really even need him?
Huh. Well, I guess I'm going with Diaz then.
Reyna.
Maybe you don't need him, Claude, but I do.
Judging by your face, I suppose it didn't go very well.
You aren't even looking at me.
I don't have to.
Anyway, I've decided to go along with you instead.
You? Miss Reyna Lanford?
I promise I won't drag you down. After all, I have this healing power.
Even if I said no at this point, I doubt you'd listen to me. Guess I might as well give up and say yes now instead of making you follow me around like a puppy dog.
Thank you.
That doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
I was kind of saying sorry at the same time.
Well, if you're coming along, you better get some sleep. That and make sure you have all the supplies you need. We'll be setting off tomorrow.
All right. I'll go get everything in order.
We're behind schedule. Let's go.
But everyone's still asleep.
You want to be on the road the same time they are?
That's not the point, Diaz.
The bandits will be off their guard if we attack them now.
I know, Diaz.
The Elder gave me these mud shoes yesterday. Said something about needing them to cross the swamps in the forest.
So, does the fact that you're giving them to me mean you've accepted me as a partner?
Whatever.
Hey, remember that time you gave me a tiara made of grass? I just thought of that a little while ago.
Let's get moving.
You're a little behind, buddy. It's alright, though. What? Not the mayor. Neither is he. The hell are you talking
This is
about?
the forest, right?
Whoa, you're going in right now?
I want to finish this fast.
Okay, man. Good luck.
We're almost there. Brace yourself.
Right.
Guess I'll just punch a little bit.
Here goes.
This will be over in air
That was an easy
Slow me
one.
down, Diaz. I'm just saying. Here, even better. I don't think it really matters at the moment, but hey. Yeah, no, you won't be able to anyway. I might be able to. No, I can't. Okay.
This will be over in
Don't underestimate them. That was an
What a
easy
waste
win.
of time.
I don't think I can do bodyguard right now, can I? Yeah, at the moment.
How annoying.
That was an
That
easy
was a
win.
waste of time.
Yeah, it was.
We can't walk through this swamp.
No worries. We've got our mud shoes on.
Oh, you're right.
Of course, how could I forget? Oh boy.
This will be over in 10 seconds.
Weaker than
What
I
a waste
thought.
of time.
Ah.
Don't underestimate them.
You wish.
It's all over.
That all?
I mean, yeah, actually. Guess I'll go grab this real quick.
Don't underestimate them.
How annoying.
Crescent cross!
Drop kick.
That was an
That
easy
was a
win.
waste of time.
Ow.
Oops, look out!
How annoying.
That was an
Is
easy
that
win.
all?
Oops, ran into him.
Here goes.
Weird pawns.
Crescent cross!
That was
What
an
a
easy
waste
win.
of time.
Who the hell are you?
Don't waste our time. Get out of our way and leave the forest.
You expect us to listen to that crap?
Where are the children?
I see. Coming here to play the hero to take us down, huh?
Yeah.
Call it what you want. Either way, I'm not interested in dealing with grunts like you.
Well, let's just see about that.
Oops.
Crescent cross!
That was an
That
easy
was a
win.
waste of time.
Those guys were quite a handful.
You think so? Why don't you run on home then?
That's not what I'm saying. I was just wondering if Claude and Celine will have any problems.
I don't see any reason for us to worry about that.
Who goes there?
Oh, great. They just had to change out the guards right now, didn't they?
Wait a minute. It's you guys.
You're a bunch of weaklings too, right? Get out of our faces and save us a lot of pain and heartbreak.
You'll pay for that, you.
It'll be over in 10 seconds.
Weaker than I
That
thought.
was a waste of time.
Maybe he'll level up by the time I get done here, huh?
You didn't have to rile them up like that, Diaz.
I'm just stating the obvious. They got angry because I nailed it on the head. You look like you've got something to say.
Nope.
This will be over in 10 seconds.
Look out!
Crescent cross!
Up
That
on.
was an
Is that
easy
all?
win.
Alright.
This will
over.
That was a waste of time.
I don't care. Just opening chests.
Think we're not on to you, you bastards?
Guess you don't care what happens to the kids then. The more you people blather on, the more obvious it is how useless you are in a fight.
Afraid your luck's just run out. Prepare to die.
How annoying.
Air slash!
That was an
Is
easy
that
win.
all?
I need to heal you, Diaz.
Don't need it.
I wonder if Claude and Celine are alright.
If you're that worried, why don't you go join them?
I'm not worried. It's not any of my business what they do.
This will be over in 10
Here
seconds.
goes. Ha! Ha! It's all
What a
over.
waste of time.
Help me! You're from Mars, right? Yeah.
Wait, dumb brat.
Air slash!
Mere pawns.
Punch.
That was an easy
That
win.
all? So you escaped from the bad guys who caught you?
Yeah? Could you show us where everyone else is? Are you gonna rescue them?
Yep, that's my job.
Thanks, you guys.
I told you, it's just my job.
Well, still, thanks. My name's Cecile.
Cecile?
Is that really your name, Cecile?
Just a coincidence. She doesn't look anything like my sister.
Come on, this way. They're inside, here. Wow, it isn't even guarded. We're in luck.
Something's not right with this. Where's the security here? We ran into a few bandits, but I'd have a lot more guards around if I were trying to hold a bunch of kids hostage.
So what does this mean?
Think about it. Don't you think this whole kidnapping thing is just a big charade?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying that they kidnapped these kids for some other reason.
Bingo. So you finally sniffed us out. Too bad you're deep in the heart of the forest. It's too late for you to turn back now.
The village.
The children are just a bonus to us. They'll be more than worth the trouble once we put them up for sale.
What's going on here, Diaz?
They kidnapped the kids to lure us out of the village. Now they're gonna strike town, wear out the symbologist, and steal all their treasure.
The symbologist is a very rich man, but he's a tougher nut to crack than you'd think. No wonder the boss had so much trouble.
So you aren't the leader?
As if I need to tell you anything. You're gonna die right here. This conversation is over.
Smack.
It's finally over.
I will try to pickpocket the kids later. Because that's what Reina does for fun. As we all know.
Well, let's get the kids out of here.
Hmm. Where are we? Hmm. That's fine.
You're here to save us? Thanks, lady.
Ah.
I'm just glad everyone's all right.
This isn't over yet, though. We don't know what's happening back in the village.
That's what Claude's there for.
Assuming they didn't get themselves killed on the way.
Claude's just as strong as you, Diaz, when he puts his mind to it.
I'd like to see that with my own eyes, then.
Well, you better hurry back.
Mega Mom. Doodles? Doodles? Doodles. Oh boy. It's the important things, right? Of course. Just because he has a Mega Bomb, right? Oh well.
Claude!
Of course! You could just set it all off. It's not a nuclear bomb. It's a great reward for hide and seek, by the way.
The symbologist that was at the Elder's house. The real him, that is.
That was the bandit's boss, wasn't it?
What are you doing here, Reyna?
We just rescued the children from the house they were being held in.
Really?
You took this guy by yourself?
That's right. With some help from Celine, of course.
I see. Reyna wasn't lying after all.
What do you mean?
The day we cross swords may not be so far away. I look forward to it. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. You probably wouldn't be a drag on me after all.
What's he talking about, Reyna?
Diaz.
Time is of the essence. We must return to the village.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Celine.
He's got a weird disease where he's two-dimensional.
My dear.
Father.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank you, Reyna.
I'll leave you all alone for now.
Nobody knows.
Igris has...
Oh, has he?
I think he'll be fine once he gets some rest.
Well then, I'll go see how he's doing.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
So that symbologist was the real culprit all along.
There was no way for us to know, since he disguised himself as one of the victims.
I'm really impressed, though. You defeated the bandit boss all by yourself.
Not by myself. Celine was the key to the whole thing.
Even so, Diaz was really impressed.
I'm sure his skills are still way beyond anything I have. That's the impression I get, anyway.
Claude?
It's easy to lash out against someone, but it's hard to accept them as an equal. If he was praising me, even just a little, that just means he's that much better than I am with the sword. I think I'm starting to understand what you see in him, Reyna.
Why do you have to be that way, Claude? Diaz is like the big brother I never had. You're getting the wrong idea, and I don't like it.
Oh, really?
We're here right now because we're investigating the sorcery globe, right? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Reyna.
What?
That stone that Alan had with him. Never mind. I hope you find your mother.
Thank you.
Alright. I need to go and save real quick. Because I gotta go pick up my girlfriend, so... I don't know. Might come back tonight for a few more hours. Maybe like 1 or 2. Tomorrow I got nothing going on, so I can do this all day. So that'd probably be good. And I'd rather do it all day tomorrow anyway, because it's gonna be freaking cold. So yeah, I might just come back on for a few more hours since I'm kind of getting back into it. But I still have to get going. I have to, like I said, pick up my girlfriend. So. But until then, I will be back. See ya. Maybe 24 hours. Probably not. I probably ain't gonna do 24 hours. I don't have the ability to. Maybe the most I could probably do in any stream, maybe 12 if I'm really, really, really lucky and I just shut off the rest of the world, so. Alright, I'll be back. See ya.